into New York, past security. Say hi, Jacob. I made it past security. Yeah. We're documenting this. Alamo City.
I was worried I wouldn't make it past
Other
security.
people.
I was worried I wouldn't make it past security, but I made it past security.
That was attractive.
Shut up.
At least they didn't pat us down.
I know, that would have been awkward.
I missed that.
Shut up.
Shut up. Mer.
Forget this.
I'm sorry, don't hurt me. I'm all talk. I'm all talk. I'm all talk. I'm all talk. Mer. In the plane.
Baby in the plane.
Baby in the plane. Ow, my ear's popping. Why? My drink. TJ Slam. I took a lot of bed and feel so sleepy. Okay. I don't know. And there's that idiot. There's another idiot. Casey. And people. And more people. Robin, say hi.
Look, you can buy a life jacket thing for your dog.
Oh, jeez, that's cool. I'm going to go to sleep now. We're in New York. First steps in New York. First steps out of state. Whoop whoop.
I see people making faces like, ooh, am I going to survive? Queens is fine. I live in Queens. I don't live far from here. So it is a wonderful borough. It's probably the most diverse of all of the boroughs. The King of Queens, right? Fran Dresser from The Nanny, from Flushing, which is where I live.
Yay.
Anyway, New York City has
I love that show.
5 boroughs, okay? In these 5 boroughs, which are essentially counties,
There is.
Yeah, it's a Georgia license plate. Something about getting
the question is, what borough are we in? We are in Queens. We're going to be in Queens until we get into Manhattan. So this will be a two borough trip today.
Oh, they have both oil. Right?
It's like when you're in Louisiana, it's a parish. Yeah. It's all You're weird. What do you
Oh, dude, I want to drive this with this.
So y'all ride first? So you go check your oil well? Yeah, that's what we all do. We're not no naked on. Oh, look at the bird.
Laundromat and cleaners.
Up there!
I'm not going to be doing that.
There's a minivan.
On this trip, we are probably going to West Texas. Probably they can send that.
Jacob.
Oh, I hate traffic. Good, you miss me.
Well, the book was like a different theme. It's like a different cover. I guess it's just new. Heck yeah. Really? Oh, yeah.
That's a hotel?
Oh my god.
That is a nasty one.
Looks like with cockroaches.
Hey, look, there's like some Herbert in there.
That's not Muslim, that's Japanese.
Muslims? Okay. It's Arabic.
Oh, it's Arabic. That's like saying Arabic. That language there is happening.
Jamaica husband. Are you from Jamaica? It's Jamaican. Massachusetts.
Jamaican. What do you mean?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. Sandra was like, we're here, or we made it. Have you seen Spider-Man?
I'm about to be in Japan.
Which Spider-Man
I
should
made
I
that one
know?
on my own.
Spider-Man should be
Yes.
What?
Run over like 5 seconds before.
I really didn't make that one.
Did they go like a hey, guys! We're going down!
I don't even watch that show. Guys, look at these baby. Look at these baby Christmas trees.
This place is way different. Anything.
Hey, look how messed this is.
Jamaica. What's wrong with Jamaica stuff? Are we in Jamaica?
I think we're like the multicultural.
Yeah, I think we're like in the part.
No, the multicultural, like, you know how it's like Muslim people, Jamaican, Mexican. Are you videoing Caitlin?
Yeah, and I'm catching some of their conversation back there. Imagine having bed bugs constantly.
It's like nothing. Oh, I need a sandwich.
Oh, it's dog.
She putting the headlights on. What is she gonna like? Why is it Bruce? I feel much safer really quick. I want to go home.
Oh, fast.
There it is.
Yeah, it's a Georgia license plate. South of Massachusetts.
The question is, what borough are we in? We are in Queens. We're going to be in Queens until we get into Manhattan. So this will be a two borough trip today.
Oh, they have both oil. Right?
Avenue?
If he was being a total
It's like when you're in Louisiana, it's a parish. It's all You're weird. What do you think? Where is he?
Oh, dude, I want to drive this with this.
So you all ride horses when you go check your oil well? Yeah, that's what we all do. We're not no naked. Oh, look at the bird.
Going dramatic cleaner.
Up there!
I'm not going to be doing that.
There's a minivan.
On this trip, we are probably the best Texas. Probably the biggest city.
Like a
Well, the book was like different themes. It's like a different cover. I guess it's just.
rainbows.
Heck yeah. Really? Oh, yeah.
That's a hotel?
Oh my god.
That is a nasty one.
Looks like little cockroaches.
Hey, look, there's like some Herbert in there.
That's not Muslim, that's Japanese.
Muslimies? Okay. It's Arabic.
Oh, it's Arabic.
That's like saying Arabic. That's like
Jamaica husband. Are you from Jamaica? It's Jamaican. Massachusetts.
Jamaican. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. So I was like, we're here, or we made it. Have you seen Spider-Man?
I'm about to be in Japan.
Am I supposed to?
Which Spider-Man?
I made that one on my own.
Spider-Man is your
Yes.
What?
Run over like 5 seconds before.
I really didn't make that one.
Did it go like a hey, guys!
I don't even watch that show. Guys, look at these baby Christmas trees.
This place is way different. Anything.
Hey, look at how messed this is.
Jamaica. What's the Jamaica stuff? Are we in the Jamaica?
I think we're like the multicultural.
Yeah, I think we're like in the Jamaican part.
No, the multicultural. Like, you know how it's like Muslim people are Jamaican, Mexican. Are you videoing Caitlin?
Yeah, and I'm catching some of their conversation back there. Imagine having bed bugs constantly.
It's like nothing stuff. Oh, I need a sandwich.
Oh, it's dark.
She putting the headlights on. What is she like? Why is it Bruce Wood? I feel much safer. I want to go home.
Oh my
That was the spaceship they took off at the end. That's the old New York State Pavilion. That's one of the exhibits that's left over. I think they have plans to restore it to something, but actually right now it's just kind of rotting, which is a shame. But this park was actually designed originally to be like a second Central Park. It's a, it was supposed to be this sprawling, wonderful place for people to come and be entertained, to relax. To the right, I don't think you have a very good view of it from here. That's Citi Field. That's where we keep the New York Mets. Originally, before the Mets, anybody a baseball fan? Okay. All right, here we go. Originally, when that stadium, well, actually, that's a new stadium. It replaced Shea Stadium, which is where the Mets used to play. That's a couple of years old. The Brooklyn Dodgers, who are now the Los Angeles Dodgers, were located in Brooklyn, and the owner of the Dodgers wanted to move the Dodgers to another location in Brooklyn. But this gentleman by the name of Robert Moses, who was an unelected tyrant, basically, of New York City, he was the Parks Commissioner. He was responsible for building a lot of what's called parkways, right, which were meant for motorists to go out and relax. They had a lot of greenery. Like somebody just said, I can't believe it's so green. It was because of him. He built playgrounds, and he tried his hand at building this park, and he succeeded. But what happened was the owner of the Brooklyn Dodgers said, I want to move to this other location, in Brooklyn, which ironically is where the Barclays Center is now, where the Brooklyn Nets play, which is brand new. And Moses said, no, I want you to move to Flushing. Well, he's the Brooklyn Dodgers, not the Queens Dodgers. He absolutely refused. So what he did was he moved his team out to Los Angeles and left New York. A year later, he stole the, Giants, the New York Giants, which are now the San Francisco Giants. Okay, so he robbed New York of 2 teams because of his disagreement with Robert Moses. And then the Mets were founded. So the Mets were late 60s, I think mid to late 60s. They didn't come around until then. So that's where they play, but it's a wonderful park to go and visit. I live not far from there. My wife and I take our 2-year-old there just about every weekend. It's just a fun place to picnic. There's a zoo there, there's a science center, there's a theater. It's really quite wonderful. These are apartment buildings. Actually, this to your right, I believe that's like not assisted living, but it's for older, like nobody under 50 can live in there. To the left there is our version of a mall. See behind you right there, Kohl's, Toys R Us. Yeah. Those are just apartment buildings. They kind of look like they're what's called projects, which is low-income housing, but they're not. They're just the building. See the building with to the left with the big antenna on top? That is the Freedom Tower. And we're going to see more of that tomorrow, but that is the Freedom Tower. All right, that is One World Trade Center. All right, so that area down there is where the World Trade Center was. Listen up to this. The Freedom Tower is 1,776 feet tall. The Freedom Tower is 1,776 feet tall. What's the significance? 1776, the Declaration of Independence. The Freedom Tower is actually not the official name of the tower. It is One World Trade Center, but everyone calls it the Freedom Tower. You're going to get a good view of the Empire State Building at some point. It's directly in front of the bus. We're going to be going up there tonight. Right, so I'll talk about that when we do that, okay?
There's more?
Yeah, there's.
Could you imagine being buried in there? Imagine trying to find your family.
Especially if you don't know exactly where they're at.
A few of them are going to die every once in a while. Of course, there's a cemetery. We were founded in 1624, you know? Someone's getting... Okay, we're going to be leaving Queens in just a couple of moments. We're going to be going through the Midtown Tunnel, which will take us under the East River. Yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of traveling under rivers this week, all right? The tunnel is actually tubes that have been laid on the floor or the bottom of the river. What is what? Oh, sorry. No, Brooklyn Bridge is further south. What bridge is that? Is that the... Oh, that's the 59th Street Bridge. Excuse me. 59th Street Bridge. Simon and Garfunkel had a song about the 59th Street Bridge. Feeling Groovy? That was actually the name of that. Thank you, Phil. You can see the Brooklyn Bridge or the Manhattan Bridge and the Williamsburg Bridge to the left, but we'll probably have an opportunity to see that one later. All right, we're going to be leaving Queens. Again, we're going into a tunnel.
Shut up! No photos or videos.
It's really cold, but this is worth it.
Look at the rain.
It looks like snow.
I know, it feels like snow.
Side 2. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of traffic.
Don't let the wind blow your phone away.
Not going to let that happen.
Now, what is this?
We can get a place where there's more light on your face. This is better. There's no wind.
Grand Central Terminal.
Hey,
What?
you got a picture of the roof?
Kind of.
Get some better ones, because I have to have you send them to me.
Okay.
My phone's kind of stuck.
Okay.
It's been dropped in water too much. No lie, it's been dropped in water too much.
You're an idiot.
The second one that got hit felt hurt.
Okay. This is the north, that one's the south. So that means all of this right here are people that died like in the World Trade Center. I know. Woo! Stay close. Hurry. Next stop, beef. Casey!
The instant you come in here, you grab my pole, girl. What's with that?
You're funny. Casey, would you like it?
You want to bet? Caitlin, show me how you do it in Russia.
No. First of all, I'm not Russian.
Did you hear me? He said so. The instant you get on this plane, you grab my pole.
This is awesome. I'm recording this because this is so cool. Casey, you're weird. Casey, you think as in pterodactyl? Why? That starts with a
She
P.
isn't terrorist.
No, it's like,
Don't say that on
yes,
this.
my name is Perry. P as in pterodactyl. T as in pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Ow! Ow! Like,
Get out of the way.
Going to sleep.
It's like turning and thinking it was Whitney's.
Bye.
Oh, that's not Whitney's.
Gosh, I'm holding onto the pole.
Not quite.
Why is everyone grabbing my pole?
There's no. I'm sorry.
Well, Caitlin, come on.
I'm fine right here.
Caitlin,
Insult.
This is a good.
I'm not doing that.
Shut up, Cody. Brian. Nope. Sorry. Jacob. Please yield for. Stop it. What is he doing?
She's making faces up.
Stop it. Don't do that. God. Don't antagonize me. Buddy, he's hurting me. Did you hear him earlier?
Stop. Oh my god, I almost licked your hand thinking it was Whitney.
Oh, no. Keep away from my armpit.
Everyone's holding on to this one pole.
Teenagers.
Ew!
A whole lot better than the adults, I might add.
Made you look.
That is disgusting.
Debating whether to hold on to this or the pole.
No.
This smells like my pole. Oh god.
Stop it!
Please hold on. This train
Stop it! That's weird! We have a truce now.
Go, Jacob! Better get to the other side when we stop.
The next stop is for
Don't! He's going to do it again.
Please hold on. This train is stopping. Please collect your belongings.
You're not kidding. Don't